Hello, my lovely sewing friends. How are you this evening? Hope you are well on this lovely, lovely sunny day. Let's join our TikTok friends to us and then we can get some sewing done. Hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you today? Let's just mirror our image and then... oh, no, not that one. How funny is that? Pressed one I haven't even pressed before. How mad is that? And then we will see. Hello, Tiana. How are you this evening? Are you good? Are you good? I see you're watching on that version. So we've got two versions actually we stream onto with YouTube, just so you know. We've got the vertical one and then we've got the horizontal one. So you can choose which one you want to watch on. But you can turn the screen so you can see me as well. So let's see. I can see that TikTok is letting everybody know that I've gone live. So hello to Sue. Let's see who else is going to join us. So what is the plan for tonight? Well, I've got two labels that I want to definitely do tonight. I want to see if I can, I'm going to do a little bit more on this bit of stitching along here on my shoulders for my jacket. We're going to get that bit sewed on. Also, I'd like to see if I can get onto my skirt as well. This is the fabric I'd like to make into a skirt. So they're going to be quite, hello, Cairo, how are you? Are you all settled back into normal life? I just realised my hair's all fluffy. So yes, so this is a fabric I want to make into a skirt. I have actually trimmed it to the right length I want it to be. So all I need to do is do a French seam at the bottom, do a thick at the top, and then I've got the waistband on the other skirt actually, which I might take off and use. That's what I'm thinking. One day to go to get your cast off. But you're so excited about that, Cairo. Hello, Dale. Welcome to you. Welcome, welcome. So how are you? So the good news is, my lovely people, is that my spreadsheets for my volunteers are finished. And they're all super excited. And tomorrow they're going to actually get given all of their information. And so I'm like, woohoo! So now that is done. Now I can tomorrow start full pelt working on what I'm doing and where I'm going and everything else. And for the quilt show. But I had a really, really great meeting this morning with doing well. Thank you. How are you doing? I'm very good. Thank you, Tiana. Just realised though, you know what? My glasses are all literally misty. So I don't even know what's happening. I think I might touch them. But let me take them off. So I can actually read the screens actually without my glasses. I just can't see things close up. You've been having a barbecue in your garden while watching me. Oh, I love that, Cairo. Love that. What are you having on the barbecue? I was at the Children's Hospital the other day and I helped a little girl called Florence make a little quilt block that she put a barbecue on it. It was so cute. She said her mum likes to barbecue. And so she put 3 sausages and 2 bits of bacon. It was really, really cute. Anyway, let's see if I can now see out my glasses. I've no idea what I've done. I think I've literally like smeared them all over. So, hello, Susie. Welcome to you. Oh, that is better. No more smears on my glasses. So yes, so I had a really, really great meeting this morning with a wonderful, wonderful charity that are called Speak Their Name. So go and have a look at those guys because they're it's very, very inspirational quilts that they make, and they're going to be coming to our quilt show. So we're going to have 15 of their quilts on display at our show, and so yeah, so we had a really, really great chat with Vicky from, everybody seems to be called Vicky at the moment. I don't really know what's gone on there. Hello, Easterbound. What has happened? Something has happened. Somebody says something to, I don't know. No, right, whatever. No, the berries, the water, and a ham chicken, and mango, and a coconut sauce. Sounds very nice, Cairo. Sounds very, very very exotic and very barbecue-ish in this weather. So I'm going to take that one off actually, and then hopefully stitch down here. And hello, Hannah, welcome to you. Yeah, so it is all nice. It's all coming together very, very nicely. It really, really is. But we have also got our Not Going to Festival Quilts events coming up in a couple of weeks' time. So there's going to be a little video coming out about that tomorrow. So we've got 4 days of amazing stuff. Hello, Mostly Sewing. How are you? Are you good? What project am I working on today? I'm actually hello, Stitching with Sarah. Welcome to you. I'm actually stitching on these bits onto my jacket. This is my shoulders, the shoulders of my jacket. So I'm stitching on the diamonds, so they're going to look like that on the shoulders. That's the bit I'm doing. And thank you so much for sharing my live. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome to you. So if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, if you're over on YouTube or anywhere else, then do make a comment because I can see the comments. If you've got any questions, sewing related questions, do ask. If not, I will just waffle on about my day and about what I'm sewing, which is all good fun. But yeah, but do And if you haven't followed me before as well on TikTok, please do, please do. Hello, Talia. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally like, again, similarly with the other one, you know, with the other diamonds, the flowery diamonds that I've been sewing. So I'm literally going through the back of it through to the front. It's not showing on the front because there's quite a bit of padding there. So it should work out really well. I haven't actually, technically speaking, I've actually done this kind of shape before on shoulders on a jacket. So it's kind of a new thing for me to do. Yeah, so the plan for tonight, as well as doing this, is I want to do the labels for 2 more quilts, which I've got sitting right actually down there. 2 more quilts that I want to do labels for, and then we might do a bit of sewing onto my skirt, and then maybe a little bit crazy patchwork. We're just going to have to see how it goes. But I'm really, really pleased that the sashes are finished for our quilt show. Although that said, doing a little bit counting up today, I might actually order another 3, I'm thinking, because, hello, sweetie, welcome to you. Because otherwise, people, there's a bit of crossover in people from the Saturday to the Sunday. So, and they're going to have to share sashes, and you know, they probably want to keep it as a memento, won't they? That's what I think is going to happen. So, you know, I'm thinking if I just order a few more, we should be good. And excuse me. Hello, Nicholas. Is that Nicholas? Welcome to you. And I heard some really, really great news today because I found out that our big advert, we're having a big advert in a very, very wonderful place. I'm going to show you guys that. I'm probably going to go and do a live stream from it to show you where it is. So I'm really excited about that. And or a video, at least a video. So that was all approved today. So I was like, woohoo! We are getting so close to this show. It's going to be so much. And we had another thing that I was not expecting today. Actually, was a really, really great exhibitor who has most amazing fabric. I actually got some cat fabric from him before. They are coming to our show now. So we've got Roy's Material World. They are coming to our shows. That's really, really exciting. And but yeah, we managed to snuggle them in. Hello, Seashell. I love that. Hello, Nana. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm just going to see. This shouldn't actually take too long to do because I might actually come back and do it like that, I think, because then it'll anchor it a bit more. So I'm thinking if I just go along in one line, it might not hold. It might not hold. You've been sewing. You have a sewing app. Oh, that would be amazing. Are you based in the UK or are you stitching with Sarah or are you in America? Yes, please do. Please do. Please put our quilt show up. It is actually, if you go on to, it is actually on TikTok, but I think the ad might be on our other pages. But I can always give that to you. It's on the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So that's amazing. I'd like to see what your app is all about. Let's see. And what do you like to sew, Sarah? What do you like to do? What do you like sewing? So I've got a few more of these to do, and then I think I am probably going to go like that way. Hello, user with a load of numbers. Hope you're good. Yes, if you're watching anywhere else over on YouTube or anything, if you've got any questions you want to ask, then I can see the questions. If you've got anything you want sewing, any questions you've got about sewing, then please let me know. You're from Texas, but we give people over. That's amazing. I love the name of that app. That is wonderful, Sarah. So I'm assuming, have we spoken about this before, maybe? Have we spoken about the Houston show? Have you talked about that before? I've had quite a few people from Sitting Time. I would definitely have a look at that. Most definitely. I've had quite a few people from Texas actually that like to come and watch me do my live stream. So I am from the south coast of the UK. I'm from Brighton. My name is Rachel. And if you haven't followed me before, Sarah, then please do. And so, yes, so I'm live streaming over onto YouTube as well at the same time. So if you want to make any comments, then please do. So I think this is going to be really, really nice, this jacket for the for the winter. I'm kind of like now thinking, come on, we need the winter to be able to wear it, because it's so it's has been a little bit warm today. I've very much kept my aircon on today, without doubt, to keep me cool. Otherwise it gets too much, doesn't it? It's proving a little bit tricky with the pin that's still in it. Well, the problem is you take the pin out and it might move, and I don't want it to move. Let me just see if I can move that. Maybe I can move it along. I did just it's on January, and made it you to help you learn. Ah, that's amazing. How lovely, how lovely. Yeah, so if I do make it out to the Houston show, Sarah, in November, I will let you know. It is very much in my diary, and I very, very much want to go. But it's whether we can wriggle it in, put it that way, this year. I can you didn't know about the Houston? Oh, yeah, there's what's it called? Hang on, I'm trying to think. Is it the Quilts? Well, obviously the Quilt something. There's one of the biggest, as far as I'm aware, it's the biggest American quilt show is in Houston. I actually got, funny enough, I got an email about it earlier. Let me tell you what it's called, because I saw their International Quilt Festival. There you go. That's what it's called. International Quilt Festival. It's about 11 hours. 11 hours? Oh my goodness me. That's like literally like the whole length of the UK. Just shows how big and amazing America is. You like to baste everything because pins don't really do it. I don't really do that. Mostly sewing. I would literally just stitch it in first, and then I'm going to go back over it, and I'll stitch it all the way down that bit there as well. So it is actually going on in where I want it, and this is so I'm stitching it onto the back there, and then it's going to go like that. That is the plan. Someone suggested it looks like a dinosaur, which actually technically does. I think it does. But yeah, so that would be a plane ride for you then, wouldn't it, Sarah? You're going to there. But how lovely to have a husband that's created an app for you. That's one clever person. So if you want to sign up to our membership, it's completely free. You just go over to our website. Our website on TikTok is in the bio, or you can just put in the So Happy Quilters Association, and you will be able to find our website and sign up to our membership. And we send lots of lovely newsletters and bits and bobs out. So it's completely free as well. So that's great. And we do have lots of Americans and Canadians on our list of members, and also on our directory. So we have a directory as well of tutors, groups and suppliers, which you can have a look through to find some amazing people in your area. And there's a fair few Americans, there's a fair few Canadians as well, which is quite good. Hello, Granny. How are you? Are you good? Hope you're well. So I am going to now go back the other way, because I think actually he's a barber. He learned to make it because he was crying every night learning. Ah, that's really, really good, Sarah. I mean, to be honest, that's one reason why I set up the So Happy Quilters Association. So I set it up in March last year, and our website went live in June. And it really is about making learning easy and just encouraging each other and supporting each other. Hello, On1, welcome to you. Hello, Scarlett, welcome to you. And yes, that's really what it's about. And because it's so good for your well-being to be doing any kind of craft and just to enjoy it. I certainly enjoy it. I mean, I do, although I obviously live stream usually in the evenings, sometimes I do sewing like during the day as well. Yeah, please do. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Just click on the little join button. And if you haven't followed me before on TikTok as well, please do, or any of the other social media platforms. So I have a really great YouTube channel. You could sign up to that one or subscribe to that one, whatever it's called. And there's some really, really great videos. And actually, I've got another one coming out tomorrow. So the one that came out Sunday was my Japanese knot bag video. And then the one that's coming out tomorrow is a quilt show that we went to, which is really exciting. So keep an eye out for that one tomorrow. Yeah, see, that's working really, really well. And there's no flappiness. No flappiness coming up. So I usually live stream every night. Unless I'm traveling, filming for my YouTube channel, then I will be streaming. And also on my YouTube channel, it has all of the dates, or the dates and times that I'm going to be live streaming. So then you know when I'm going to come onto TikTok. So have a little look. I've also got a TikTok shop as well. That has some of my bits and bobs in it. I mean, I really need to add some more to that, really, but I will get there. Everything seems to be like I have it on my list to do, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to do that. I need to do that. So yeah, so we're having our very first inaugural quilt show. We're calling it in September, which is so exciting. We are literally like 7 and a bit weeks off now. Hello, Noel. Noel. Called you Noel. Hello, Noel. Welcome to you. But before that, I've got to write the next newsletter. So, and I've got a pattern to write as well for my crafty stitches. So that's going to be coming up in the next couple of days. I don't technically have any meetings, which is good, unless anything crops up. Because that's what happens, you see. That is very much what happens in my life. I very much have. I'm like, oh, can we have a meeting? Can we discuss this, discuss that? Or like end up, was it the Doncaster show? No, it is not, Tiana. It is Farnham, the Farnham show. That's the one that goes up. The do you mean Doncaster? The Doncaster one, I think that's already up, that one. And yeah, so Farnham's going up, and then Scotland will be going up soon as well. Because we've had them sitting there to go up. We've just been so busy with one thing or another. We kind of got a little bit waylaid with it, but they will all end up going up in due course, which is wonderful. Hello, Sarah Jane. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So what have you been up to, Tiana? Are you doing much stitching? Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask about sewing, then please do. I will see. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. If I know the answer, then I will definitely answer it for you. I just realised it was. Oh, I know why that's there. I was just thinking, why is this bit of fabric sitting here? Of course, I cleaned my glasses, didn't I? So yeah. So I need to work out. So tomorrow, obviously, we've got the football. England are playing again tomorrow, and I think it starts about 8. Does it start at 8? So I will do some live stream, but I may well have it on in the background. We can watch it together and comment on it. Hello, Pauline. How are you? Are you good? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Have you had a good... Oh, even day of the week is it? Tuesday. I always forget. I kind of in the morning wake up and go, yeah, it's Tuesday today. And then, you know, you get so busy during the day, I kind of forget where we are. I've had a busy time. So I think I've got all the jobs listed. I need to go over it again tomorrow. My spreadsheets for my volunteers, my So Happy to Help volunteers. Like I was saying earlier, I think I need a couple more sashes, so I'm going to get some more made. And then yeah, then we'll be good to go. Subject to having a few little meetings beforehand. Hello, Valentine. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. And this lovely Tuesday. Right, so it looks like I'm very nearly done. Once every night, I'm just doing a little bit every single time we sit and sew, a tiny little bit, and then this jacket will be done, subject to the embroidery. But I might leave that for a while because I do want to get back onto Alex Hellerell's quilt. There is some that I want to do. We've been sewing your blocks. Ah, that's amazing, Pauline. That's going to be lovely when it's finished. What colours are you doing it in? I don't think have you told me that? I don't think you have. Hello, Carolyn. Welcome to you. Hope you are well. So what else? I was thinking about other little trips I kind of want to do soon. I definitely want to go and see some guys down in the where are they? Somerset. They're in Somerset. I want to get down that direction at some point to go and see them. I'm going to be telling you about them fairly soon because they are giving us some few little bits and bobs for our show. Ah, there he is. It's all stitched on. So that hasn't moved. That's wonderful. So now I'm going to do the other one. And then we've done the front, we've done the back, and then all I have to do is the sleeves. Let's do the, it's a scrappy. Oh, scrappy sewing. I love scrappy quilts. Did you see my one last night? I had my city quilted one out last night. That's all scrap fabrics. And I've got my crazy patchwork ones on the go as well. Right, I'm just going to oh, oh, how very, very strange. Well, you like to make a quilted jacket. Ah. We're just trying to work out some technical issues here over on YouTube at the moment. Looks like it is hold on a minute. Let me just it's in and then it's out and then it's in and it's out. Hold on, let me just change that. What happened there? There you go. That's better. Is that how weird is that? How weird is that? That is just really strange. It disappeared and then it came back and then it disappeared and then it came back. Obviously having some weird anomaly again tonight. I'm going to try and remember to drink my tea while it's still warm. So what you'll make is a quilted jacket. There's quite a few patterns out there, Pauline, to make quilted jackets. I mean, I think sometimes it's better to get a jacket that you like and that fits you really, really well, and then copy the pattern, and then and use that, because you know it can be really disappointing if you've gone to all the effort of like making all the pieces for the jacket and then it's just not right. We're going on the sewing retreat helps as well, because then you can get some help with making a quilted jacket. Have you done any dressmaking before, or would it be your first adventure into jacket making, Pauline? Hello, Morocco. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, then please do. I can always see the comments. And if you want to share my live as well, please do share the live. That's very, very helpful. So I don't know. We'll see how we go tonight. I mean, I think maybe we're down to about maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. We'll see. We will see what happens. See how far I get. I'd like to get this bit stitched on as well. Then at least I know, okay, we've done that bit. My need, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some of my pins back into here, because you get too many in the pin cushion and then you can't move it. Just get the yellow ones. There are some white ones as well which match it, but I'm not putting the white ones in. I'm just going to put the yellow ones in. So yes, everybody is really excited about the brand new trying to say the word without saying the word. Anyway, the brand new situation, shall we say, of for all my volunteers that I've set up, and they're really excited because now they can all chat to each other and get to know, which is really nice, I think, as well, because majority of them do know each other, but there are a few where they don't. And I think it'd be really nice, you know, to get to know each other beforehand. So that's why I decided to set it up. Hello, Esme, welcome to you. And then, yeah, so they'll get their lists tomorrow. And then after that, yeah, they'll be leaving them alone for a couple of weeks until I need them for the show. And then we will be full pelt ahead after that point. Hello, Muffin. Ah, that's a very cute TikTok name. I do like a gluten-free muffin. I haven't had a gluten-free muffin in ages, actually. Who is that? Is that Zana? Hello, Zana. Welcome to you. Hope you are good. Just checking that we're not. Hopefully, you guys over on YouTube can still see me, because I know it disappeared and then it came back. It looks like it's good. It looks like we're okay. I have no idea what happened there. Absolutely no idea. Hello, Melissa. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. But yeah, so it's been a good day, but been a fairly warm today. I was going to I was actually going to sit outside for a bit today, and the thing is, I do not like sitting out in the sun, so I was waiting for the shade, and then it kind of didn't happen because I was busy doing something. But you never know, I might do it tomorrow. I'm going to pop out in the morning so I could do a little bit of filming tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not going to be too hot when I go out. That is the plan. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Right. I'm just struggling a little bit with getting those points together. There we are. They technically, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm actually stitching these onto the shoulder bit, so I'm stitching it across there on the back. And hello, Isla. Isla, how are you? Hope you're good. So I'm stitching it on the back, and then where the points are actually technically overlapping, so it does make it a little bit easier to stitch them on, because I thought if I did them like not overlapping, then it might be too far apart to kind of anchor them down. That's my thinking. I mean, I could actually very much be machine sewing this, but I don't really want to, because I don't want the stitches showing. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter if they show, but for this, I just want them not to show on this side. So, there we go. Let's get that one done. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. So what have you guys been up to? Have you been doing much sewing, much crafting, or just generally enjoying the sun? No. Dabbled by my daughter's clothes, and now my great-granddaughters. What an absolute treasure that is, Pauline, to be able to be around your great-granddaughters. That's amazing. My good friend Susan's like that. She's actually got her great-granddaughters staying at the moment. What am I making, Isla? So what I'm doing is I'm putting some patchwork onto my jacket. So I'm putting these diamonds onto like the sleeve bit, so it sits up over here. And so I made them like the actual diamond shape, so you can see. So I'm stitching it on the back, but I'm not going through to the front. So eventually it will look like, can you see that? It will look like that. That's what it looked like. How are you, Isla? Are you good? Are you enjoying this glorious weather we've been having? I'm kind of on the end of it. Although last night I was actually woke up and I was a bit cold in the night. I thought that's a bit weird. What's happened there then? Oh, hello, Ruthie. Welcome to you, Ruthie. Hope you are good. Yes. So I have no idea what happened with the weather. My Jinxie cat was being a bit of a too hot. It is too hot, isn't it? Yeah, my Jinxie cat was being a bit of a pain last night. I don't know what's going on with her, but whether she was like, she's done with the heat as well. I think are we all done with the heat? I think we are. I couldn't ever imagine living in a country where it's constantly hot. I suppose you get used to it. I suppose if stitching with Sarah's still there, I suppose Texas is quite hot, isn't it? Yeah, that's not my idea of fun. Thank you, Isla, for following me. Thank you so much. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, and if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. Our membership's completely free. If you want to sign up to that, you can do. Just go over to our website, which is in the bio on TikTok, and or just search our name, and you will find it. So, right. You see, where it's overlapping on the back, it's a little bit tricky, but it is working. Thank goodness it is working. Yes, I think I've had quite a full-on day today, really, today. You know, sometimes when you're really concentrating on try and join. Oh, good. Please do try and join. Thank you, Isla. I usually live stream in the evenings. So if you check out my YouTube channel, which is the same name, it will tell you what time I'm live streaming, because we always put it up on there, because I live stream to there as well. Hence having the second screen to look at. Hello, Lucy. Welcome to you. But yeah. So like I said, I think I've had I had a good day, but I think I feel like I've had like a bit of a full-on day today. It's actually been quite a quick day. I still can't believe it's 8 o'clock already. It's just you know, you sit down with all your spreadsheets and all your emails and all the bits and bobs you've got to do, and then before you know it, it's time has just gone. Hello, GR33, how are you? Hope you're good. I'm trying to work out, does it actually mean anything, or does it I have no idea. I cannot. Hello, Bev, welcome to you. So I'll come up to the last one now. So when I do the last one, I will go back over it and I'll stitch up on that bit there. Crafted a quilted jacket by hand, says the AI summary, which is technically true. That's what I'm doing. Hello, Valerie. Right, so after we've done this, I think we're going to do labels after, because I'd like to get 2 quilt labels done. Then we'll see which other ones need a label. Because I like, as you know, I do like doing the labels on this machine, and whereas my other machine, it's very nice in the machine, but I like doing the label on this one because I love doing that pattern around the edge. Ah, Broken Road, how are you? Are you good? You bearing with this heat? So hopefully, I reckon, here's my prediction. As soon as the kids break up from school, then it's going to rain, and then it'll rain right until they go back to school in September. And they'll be nice and gloriously sunny, which will be bang on when our quilt show is, which is perfect. That's what we want. We want lovely, lovely, lovely weather. Everybody to come to our show. Hello, Iona. How are you? Right, let's do another, thread up another needle, and then what I will do is I'm going to stitch it up there. Hello, Giuseppe. I take it you are from Italy. Are you Italian? Because I have an Italian surname. Hello, Blue Steel. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. So I'm gonna stitch that bit there. But I'm going to turn it round. So all the pins are out now, and it is stitched on, which is good. And it seems to be working. The method in my idea seems to have worked. Obviously, it didn't work at first, did I? Because I completely forgot that I got far too carried away in stitching these all together, and I ended up making more of those, more of the diamonds into the stars. So yeah, then I realised actually I shouldn't have put them there. I should have put them on the jacket. So I had to take it all apart and do it again. But it has worked. So I'm looking forward to stitching the embroidery bits on it, because that's very going to be very what I call freehand, very freehand, just like vines going up. And I think I'm going to do it in a dark blue. I think that'd be quite nice. I mean, I could do 2, couldn't I? I could do one with a blue, one with a peach. That is definitely an idea, I reckon. I think. Anyway, but I would like to get that skirt done, because that would be nice, because then I can wear that with a black skirt. Hello, Heidi. So if you're just joining me now, if you've got any questions you want to ask, then if you're over on YouTube or any other social media platforms, I can see the comments. So just pop the comment in, and I will say hello back to you. And if you want to let me know where you're from, and also what time of the day it is where you are. That's what I always find very intriguing in the world of live streaming. That rhymes. Is that people are all in different time zones. So we are on 8:15 here on the south coast of the UK. So I'm based down in Brighton, which is just out from London, if you didn't know where that was. Hello, Emmy. Welcome. So yes, it's not going to. So although this shows the back of it, you're not when I wear the jacket, you're not actually going to see it, because that bit there is going to be flapped over. So I will show you when this is done. I'll show you in a minute what it's going to look like. And there's Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Welcome to you. So how's all your? I take it the strawberries are not any good at the moment then, Dale, if we've still got loads of heat and there's no rain. I'm assuming the other salad accompaniments. We use that. And the salad accompaniments, I bet the salad accompaniments are doing well. Let's see who else is. Is that Neris? Hello, Neris. Right. Yeah, I definitely think it's much better stitching that down, because if you look at that, that's all flappy. And obviously we don't want it to be flappy. So I'm going to keep stitching that down. And then we'll do the quilt labels for my 2 quilts. And I'm going to show you what they look like. So I've got 2 quilts to label. Well, technically speaking, I've got loads. I've got loads of quilts to do labels on, but I've got one that's a Patchwork of Crosses quilt, and then one that is a quilt that actually I designed with making diamonds into hexagon shape, and with a whole fat water pack that I've got. I actually got it. I've got it in lockdown. I've got the fabric in lockdown, but I didn't use it for ages. You know what it's like. We're all the same. And you kind of have to, like, that's what I think. You have to wait for the right project to come along, and then you're like, yeah, I could do it for that. So as much as I made it, I'm trying to think, when did I finish it? I know I finished it last year, but then I had it long armed, so it took a little while for it to be long armed. That is not going in there. Why is that? There we go. Ah, here comes Amanda. How are you, Amanda? Hello, Natalie. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all good this evening. Oh, I've got the last one to do. How exciting is that? Let's get the last one. So here's the last one on my dinosaur shoulders. Who's that just popping in there? Is that Neve? Hello, Neve. Welcome, welcome to you on this lovely Tuesday night. So yeah, so we are, where are we now? Nearly halfway through July. It's going so, I do think this year has gone incredibly fast, really. Mind you, I've been very, very busy. So I think when you're busy, it does go, it can go a bit fast. Let me just put that in there. And then we'll decide on which quilt we do first. Hello, Mary Lou. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yeah, so if you want to share my live, please do. If you want to make any comments, please do as well. And if you haven't followed me before, please follow me. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. That is that. Which I might just do one more little. Sometimes I do like 2 knots on it. You're from Stafford. Ah, we were chatting to someone last night from Stafford, Pauline. It was a girl who was doing a textile GCSE, and she was talking about fabric shops. That's what she's talking about. She might get you some felt. So when she might pop on again tonight. You never know. Unless, of course, that is your granddaughter. Wouldn't that be funny? Hello, Emily. Right. So, just checking I'm happy with the whole positioning of it. I don't need to make any adjustments. I don't think I do. There we go. So, I'm going to be really careful because I don't want TikTok to go ping, because you know what it's like. So there, so you see like there, that is the shoulders there. So what I've got to do now for this jacket is, oh, it's looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good. So now, jinx, I would not get in that box, honestly. All I need to do now is I need to do the sleeves on that bit. So we might do that tomorrow night. But in the meantime, let's get the first quilt. So I'm hoping nothing's going to happen and TikTok is not going to go ping because I'm showing you my quilt. So if it does, TikTok, we might have to restart, but hopefully we will be fine. We will be fine. So this is one of my quilts that I've made. This is a Patchwork and Crosses quilt. This is really lovely. It's all made in one of my most favorite fabrics. And so what you have is you have the Patchwork and Crosses block, which is there, and then you have these connector bits there, and then you have these squares. So you can find your square. Oh, there's one there. There's one there. That's a connection. So basically, you just make loads of those, and then you have these end ones up here, and that is an end position. So this has all been hand sewn, and then it's been onto a long arm machine. And a long arm machine, you can't really see. That's the backing fabric I put on it with the binding, but you can't really see the long arming. You might be able to see it more on the front. It's kind of like a swirly pattern. And if you don't know what a long arming is, basically it is a massive machine. Oh my goodness me, hang on. I'm thinking, don't put too much in front of the screen because TikTok will get annoyed about that. So yeah, so basically what a long arming is a massive machine that your quilt goes onto, and then it runs a pattern over the machine. You can very much do your own long arming on your own machine if you want to, but it doesn't get like the stretch that you would get on a long arm machine, and also you can get really fancy patterns. And also, if you're going to spend out a lot of money on fabrics like this one, then you might as well spend that extra money to get it long arm, because it does protect it protects the fabric. It protects the fabric, so it's very much worth doing that. So you want to learn to long arm, Maria. Yeah, I mean it's an amazing. I mean the machines are amazing. To be honest with you, most people do it as a business because of how expensive the machines are. I do know quite a few actually of my good friends that have got long arm machines, and I mean it is, it is wonderful. But equally there are smaller versions of it. I mean, I would love one, but currently I do not have the space. You never know. That might be in the future, Maria, but it's not right now. But do you do any other kind of sewing, Maria? Would you just, you got your sets and a long arm machine? I mean, they're incredibly, I won't say talented. They're not talented. Incredibly clever. There you go. They're incredibly clever, actually. Those machines. Because you get some that you can. You sew lots of stuff. You get lots of machines that do amazing patterns, and some that are completely computerized, so you can just leave it and run it. But you're into bags at the moment. That's amazing. So if you haven't met me before, Maria, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And if you want to sign up to our membership, you can. It's completely free. Just go over to our website, which is in the bio, and quilted door bows. You made quilted door bows. I love that. Hang on a minute. I'm just literally, that's really funny. I've just put a bit of string into my fan. That was not clever. I hope you'll come out. I love a quilted door bow. Are they for mostly for Christmas? And are you in the UK or you should? Yes, I will. I absolutely will. Are you in the UK or are you in America? Whereabouts are you? Right. So I'm going to program my machine. I'm going to get a sip of tea first. Oh, you're in the US. Well. So on our website we have I'm assuming you make them for people to get them from you. I can't use that word because TikTok will get me for that. And we have on our website we have a suppliers directory, so you can register on our suppliers directory to advertise it if you want to. It's completely free to do that. Just go onto our website, click on the join button, you'll have a look. Here comes my cat. So here's this Jinxie cat. Where are you going, Jim? Are you going over there? Oh, you're going over there. You may go there. I hope you go sit down. You made a flag one for the. Oh, I bet that was amazing. Send me a message in the back end of TikTok and let me know what it's called. I'd love to see that. I'd love is it a puffy one? Oh, it was quilted, aren't they? I'd love a puffy quilted door bow. Yeah, that is not going to work. Jinx, that is not going to work. Thank you so much. That's only hot. Right, she's going to need, this cat's going to need to move. Hello, Maggie. Jin, do you want to sit on here? You want to come up on here? Yes, you can. Yeah. Go on. Obviously, you give a cat a quilt, and then she's straight on it. Oh, you're too funny, June. You're too funny. Right, let's program this. Yes, I can see why you want a long arm now, Maria. I don't blame you. Have you ever tried one out? And I've been to like a quilt show and tried one out. I always think that's the best thing to do. If you're ever looking for like any like new machines or anything, go to a quilt show where they've got them all on display. Go and see all the suppliers and go and try them. Because sometimes you think, oh, I'd really, really like that brand, and then other times you're like, oh no, if you try it. So I'm going to do this one first, although technically speaking, Jinxie Cat's on it. So let's do this. Hold on. So I'm going to program my machine to do a label for the quilt. You beg a local quilt shop to teach. You beg them, please teach me on your long arm machine. I love that, Maria. That's amazing. Like, please. Hello, Lola. Welcome to you. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to program this machine to do all the stitching for, and I think I'm going to go. I don't know if I can go that way. I might have to go that way. We'll see. It does use a lot of bobbing up actually, doing labels. I may need, and I'm using the same as I did last night, using the 9mm 9mm lettering. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. We made this hand sewn. She'll get fed up in a minute, Jinxie Cat, will she? Go off. Hand sewn quilts. Quilt. Oh, but yeah, I mean, I definitely. Right. Doesn't look right. Sometimes it look right, and then you think, no, that's just fine. Right. I always write it down what I'm going to. Hello, Leanne. How are you? Hello, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. I always write it down, otherwise I forget. I was literally doing that earlier before I went live. I thought, right, I need to write it down so I know where I am. Here we go. There's another label coming on in. Thank you for sharing my live, Leanne. I got a cat. Look, see the leg. You guys, YouTubers, everybody else can just see the tail, and then TikToks can see the leg. That's the Jinxie Cat leg, though, just so you know. Obviously, on one of my quilts, obviously. She's very lucky, actually. I'm allowing her to do that. So otherwise, like, no, you will not be allowed to sit on my quilt. I'm going to do that fancy pattern around the edge. I don't work, which I can make. I don't have to. Work your office job. Oh, I know, Leanne. It's to have your dream, you know, like me, have your dream job and be paid for it is amazing. It is amazing. You just have to keep manifesting it, Leanne. Keep manifesting it, and to write and tell yourself, this time next year, this is where I'm going to be. I thoroughly believe in that. Put out to the universe what you want in the world. That's what I thoroughly believe in. Yeah, so I put the backing fabric on it again, and because it does give it a bit more stability in the back of making the label. I'll answer that in just 1 minute, Maria. There we go. Yes, so I'm from the UK, and I am from the south coast of the UK. I'm from Brighton. They're right down from London. That's where I'm from. But we, as the So Happy Quilters Association, we are actually based worldwide now. We've got literally followers and members all over the world, and mostly in the UK at the moment, because as I only set it up a year ago. And right, made this hand sewn quilts. Right, let me just check. Let me just check my list. Ah, Tamara Mark, how are you? Hope you're good. I made this hand sewn quilt using right. Using Liberty fabrics. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Start again. Right. I pressed the wrong button and it all wiped off. Using Liberty. Liberty, right. Do not press that other button again. I used to have like a little pen for it, but I think it got swiped off by a cat's tail. Liberty Fabrics. Right, okay. It got swiped off. Yes, I used to have like a little pen that I could like tap on it, but it's disappeared. And it's probably underneath the table somewhere. Hello, Martha. Welcome, welcome. You can see a very happy cat here. Very happy, aren't you, Jinx? Don't claw my quilt, though. Mama will not be very happy. It's very clever. I do love the way the stitches with the lettering. Hello, Bunny Girl. Welcome to you. Hello, Ravana. I'm hoping we can get enough of the enough of it done before I need to change the bobbin. But I did see that it was right on the end of it. Let's see. I think my thinking on this going in that direction is working well. Right, where are we? Using Liberty fabrics. Right, so I started this quilt. I'll show you actually, because it's not this one, and my cat is currently sitting on. It's the one that is down here. Right, get it? Ah, it's this one. This is another one of my quilts, and so what I did was I did it in triangles and diamonds to make a hexagon shape, and then I measured this bit here to get the triangle in, and obviously the bits are all in white, and there it is. There, can you see that? There it is. And so I'm going to put the label on this one, and the backing I went for something. I went for like a dark blue on the back. So it's really, really nice, this one. But yeah, so essentially I got a big fat quarter pack in lockdown, didn't really use it, and then I thought, what am I going to use it with? So this one's all been hand sewn, and then it's gone onto a long arm machine again, like the other one has, and it just needs a label, so we will get that done. I'm going to put that here, put that there, put that there. I think the blue would go quite well on the back of it, so I just got to remind myself. Right, so I started it in 2024. And it took me about, I think it took me about 6 months to do it, but it took a while for me to send it to be long arm. That's why there's a bit of a gap between it. And it's always 24. Right. It's always really, really good to do thank you, Maria. That's made my day. Made my day indeed. It's really, really good to do a label on your quilt. Always do a label on your quilt, because you just never know where your quilts are going to end up in 100 years' time. You don't know where they're going to end up. And the thing is, so on my YouTube channel, there is a video of me going shopping to a antique mall in Phoenix, Arizona, and when I was out there in March, and I had great fun. And I got a couple of quilts from there, and some of them had labels on it, and some of them didn't. And obviously now, as you know, if you've watched a lot of my lives, you'll know that I've labelled all those quilts. Well, apart from the Amish one, we haven't done the Amish one yet, but you really, really should, you know, because you never know who's going to pick it up in years to come and where your quilt's going to end up. It might end up in a museum. And so what you should do on your quilt is always like say obviously your name, when you made it, if you want to say how you made it, like, you know, English paper piece, machine sewn, that kind of thing, then you could do. And also the fabrics that you used as well, because it definitely dates the quilt by giving it that information. Right, okay, so starting 2024, and then I'm going to put finished and long-armed. No, no, hang on. S-H-E-D, finished and long armed, Long A, long armed, that's the word, in 2025. I really am happy that I'm getting, no. 25. I'm very happy that I'm getting these labels done. You would not believe how actually over the moon I am getting these done. Because I go and give a lot of talks as well. If you haven't heard me say this before, I go and give a lot of talk to quilters and about my why I set up the So Happy Quilt Association, all about us and what we do. And I always talk about labelling your quilts. So I really should have all labels of mine. Hello, Paula, welcome to you. Published. Wrong. I'll read you when I've done the whole here comes Birdie. Hello, Birdie. How are you? I really want to, what was I going to say? Oh, no, I'll read you the label. When I finished it, I'll read you the whole label. I'm around I'm doing labels tonight, Birdie. Well, amongst other things. I'm very good. I feel like I've had quite a in-depth day today. I definitely do. I will tell you about it in a minute. Very funny. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I've had a really in-depth day today. With like loads of things. So I had a meeting this morning with a charity called Speak Their Name. So go and check those people out, guys, because they're really great. They're really great. And they it's all about oh my goodness, we've got the TikTok game. Hold on a minute. What is it tonight? Let's have a look. Oh, looks like it's Norway. No, I didn't do it. Oh, look, we got Japanese cherry blossom now. Oh, I did it. It took me twice to do it, though, the TikTok game, just so you know. The Norway picture I could not get, and then I did the cherry blossom. It always makes me laugh. It always makes me laugh. And every time I think, damn, I should have actually photographed it, and then I completely forget. I will make a note for myself. Anyway, so we're going back to my day. Right, hang on. Finishing on 2025. Then I'm going to put me. And yeah, so I'm meeting this morning with the people who are displaying 15 of their quilts at our show. Yeah, she was on at the beginning, Birdie. And then I think, as far as I'm aware, she's still there, or she disappeared. I don't know. By me. Right, yeah. I'm just thinking, what did I do last night? That one. Yeah. Woo, I remember. A-U-O-S-I-O. V-C-E. Oh, right. Here we go again. I just need to get this in my tea. It's a, yes, that is a cat. That is a cat. That's Jinxie Cat. Have you seen Jinxie Cat before? Have you seen Jinxie? Something like that. So I just realised that I'm not allowed to show TikTokers that I'm drinking. It's only tea. What kind of machine do I use? It was a cat. It's a Jinxie cat that I'll show you. But she's very naughtily on one of my quilts, so Birdie. But I've allowed her to go on it. I've said it's all right because she's here. Look, there she is. We'll push her back out of the way. She won't be on there for long though. She will not be on there for long. But I'm allowed to. She's got a tail wagging as if she's very annoyed right now. So what I've got stitching with Sarah is, so I can't give you the brand because otherwise TikTok will restrict me for that. But I can tell you that it is a memory craft and it's a 9450 QCP. So you can go and have a look and you'll find it. However, if you go onto my YouTube channel and you look at, which is the same name as this one, and you find my sewing room tour. Thank you, Teaspoon. Hello, Irene. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go and see my sewing room tour, then you'll see my big sewing room, because this is my little one, and you'll see my other machine, which is a different brand. So yeah, go and have a little look. Obviously not now, when I finished. Because it's quite a long video, but please watch it. How are you, Teaspoon? Are you good? Are you good? So yeah, what was I saying, Birdie? So I've had quite a. Oh, hang on. I don't know if we've got enough. I don't think we've got enough. We're going to have to start that one again, because I don't think we've got enough. Oh no, that would not be good. There's hardly any bobbing, and it will. Thank you, Birdie. So anyway, I do try to be. I thought you said I was chirpy for a minute, and then I had to reread it. I love that. Yeah, so I've had quite an in-depth day, really, I think. So I finally finished all my spreadsheets for all my volunteers for our quilt show. That I'm really happy with. But then I've had to type it up into like a Word document, because I can't really send them the spreadsheet. So I had to type it up into a Word document. And of course, the Word document was like other things that I then thought about, because I haven't. I mean, they're all like, old enough to work out between them. There's quite a lot of them all doing various jobs on the same day, in the same position. And I did think, they're quite capable enough of working out their own lunch times. I'm thinking I don't need to work. So took a bit of my brain energy today, thinking, don't think I really need to work out their lunch time. So they can do all that. They can definitely do it. Right, let's just get this one done. And yeah, then I had a meeting this morning, and no. Oh my goodness me. Wrong way around. Let's flip the bobbin round the other way. Let's see if that's going to work. So yeah. How have you been, Birdie? Are you all good? All good in the world of Birdie? Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, Sarah. Please go have a look. There's some good how-tos on there as well. I had another how-to that went up on Sunday. Tomorrow night I've got a video going up of one of the recent, well, fairly recent book shows I went to. So I'm hoping do watch the Arizona one though, because that's pretty cool. When I went shopping for quilts, love shopping for quilts for our quilt museum. She says she's having trouble with her broadband. Won't have any until next month. Oh no. Oh no. Because she not got 5G. You can still watch it in 5G, can't you? That is absolutely mashing up. Well, you can tell her that oh my goodness me. Let's just try and sort this out. This is what also happens as well, you see, when you're live streaming, is that if you have any issues. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you. Hello, Carol. If you have any issues, you guys get to see that. So right now, my machine has decided that it's not going to stitch the lettering correctly. All I've done is change the bobbin, which is highly annoying, because then you have to pick it all undone. It was all going oh so well until the bobbin needed changing. Why is it doing that? We're going to see. We're going to have a little look at that in a minute. We need to unpick this first of all to do that. Hello, Josh. Thank you. Hello, HLC. Thank you very much for the rose, Sarah. That's very cute and very kind. Yeah. So that is so annoying. How can it? Dear, oh dear. Sometimes you can unpick it really easily, but you want to see this cat now. Honestly, she's proper spread out on the quilt. She's having a lovely time. Sometimes she'll sit over here on my ironing table, and she'll enjoy the evening's festivities from there. But yeah, so going back to the quilt show. So I think, so Birdie, I think I've worked it out so that we can live stream the show all day. What do you reckon? What do you reckon to that? All day. I literally, I put it on my schedule to start at 9 a.m. before the show even starts, and then finish about just gone 4 o'clock. And the show, it'd probably be the longest live stream we've ever done. But I think it's doable. My husband is slightly like, like that. But I think it's absolutely doable. Now, I need to look at this. Look at this bobbin. I might have to thread another bobbin. Why are you doing that? Let's try again. Sometimes you just need to re-thread it and hopefully start again. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to test it out on a random bit of this just to see what it can say. Hello, Karen. Welcome to you. Yes, if you haven't heard about our quilt show yet, our quilt show is on the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So we've got like 7 weeks. That is not great at all. Oh my goodness me. Why are you doing that? Okay. Look at it. It's not. That is dreadful. That is dreadful. I have no idea. Right, okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to, there's 2 options. One, we see if we've got enough left in this one to maybe get by. Because this one was going very, very well. Right, we'll try that again. Okay. Right. That's not working either. You see, look, it did it absolutely perfectly, and now it's gone all mushy. And it, you know, you're not supposed to do this, machine, because you're supposed to be showing how amazing you are, not mucking up. Okay, I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. We're going to make it do some straight stitching. And then, hello, Freya. I'm struggling right now, Freya. I'm like, my sewing machine is being very naughty. So now I'm going to do some zigzag stitches. I'm going to see how that looks. How are you, Freya? Are you good? Did you get my message? Did you get my message, Freya? I just realised, because there's 2 Freyas, you know. You guys confuse me sometimes. Okay, right. Let's go back to this one. Hello. Oh, yes. Check, check, check. If it's a yes to that answer, then good. Well, rather a yes to the question, then good. You can let me know. It's definitely then. Definitely. Right. Let me see. See, sometimes you have to do this. In a worst case scenario, I'm going to turn it off and turn it on. Oh, okay. That is better. Right. So now it's stitching correctly. Oh, good, good, good. I don't know what time. I mean, maybe 11 o'clock, maybe 12, maybe. It won't be early. I know that much. Right, okay. So it's zigzagging well. It is zigzagging well. So now we're going to go back and do some lettering again. And hopefully it's sorted itself out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the 9. Now I need some more fabric, and I haven't got, what is that one? I have a little box beside me that's got little bits like this in it. Yay! Yay! Well, you can introduce us to the pufferfish then. So I will be with me and my daughter and my friend and her little boy. Just brace yourself, Freya, because he won't stop talking. Right, let's test this. I'm not doing anything fancy. We're going to do A, B, C, D, E, F. Let's see if it works. Yeah. You see, look, how mad is that? Put it in your diary, because it's in our diary. So don't forget. I'll remind you near the time. Right. So, okay, this is sometimes what often happens. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to rewind and start from the beginning. So I was doing some really beautiful stitching. It went lovely. I changed the bobbin and then it started mashing it up. And then you're like, well, what do you do? So what I did was I basically went and did some straight stitching. Okay, because it was doing that originally. So then I did some straight stitching. Then I did some zigzag stitching, and now I've gone back. I put the bobbin back in, and I've gone back to do lettering, and voila, it's doing it perfectly. So now we can go back to where we were. I mean, how crazy is that? You know, what you have to remember with sewing machines is that it's a computer. And yes, AI, Summer, you're absolutely right. I am troubleshooting sewing machine. I love that. I love it when the AI somebody does that. Right. So where do we get to? Finished and launched in 2025 by me. I mean, technically I didn't long arm it, but I'm still going to pick me anyway. Because I made the quilts. Victor, are you there all day then, Freya? Are you there all day? And where will we find you? In the tunnel? Don't be in that tunnel, please, Freya. AMPROSIO. And where's the all right. The CEO. The CEO, there we go. Right. I don't annoys you so much. Well, you know my thoughts on that tunnel, Freya. I told you before. Wow. So, I mean, how mad is that? So I changed the bobbin. It mashed up the lettering. I've unpicked it all. Did some straight stitch. It's almost like you have to almost go back to the beginning to make it know that it's doing the straight stitching, and then come back to the lettering, and now it's okay. It is very unfathomable sometimes. I'm doing some I'm doing some labels for my quilts right now. Well, the Jinxie cat is sitting right near me. This is a cat here, just so you know, if you wondered. CEO. Okay. At least we know the bobbin's fine now. The bobbin has decided that it is going to work perfectly. Yeah, so if you're watching on any of our other social media platforms, like over on YouTube or anywhere else, I can see the comments. So if you want to ask any sewing related questions or anything about the So Happy Quilters Association, please do ask. I'm very happy to answer what I can. Okay. Right. That's something there. But you know. Right. And we'll do the and sign. It's good to do an and sign. It takes up not so much space. U N D E, founder of. See, founder of the So Happy. Are you going to come to our quilt show, Freya? I hope you are. So happy. So happy. Right, let's get this line. Let's get this line done, and then we'll see where it is. But I don't want to come too far over because otherwise I've got to come all around like that when I do the border. Oh, it is on the 5th and the 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. If you want to be one of the first in the queue, Freya, first 50, you get one of our goodie bags. You want one of our goodie bags? You say you're going to be at the NEC? Yes, I am, Leanne. I'm going to be in November. I think it's this winter sewing show in November. We're going to go to that one. And then we're there in March next year. There is something in October, but I can't remember, Leanne. I need to look at my diary. I'm sure the winter sewing show. Oh, the October is Scotland, isn't it? That's it. Yeah. The October show is Glasgow. The November show is I will when we get nearer to it, I will let you know, Leanne, what day I'm going to be there, because I'm probably only going maybe 1 or 2 days, because I'm going to give them a talk, you see. Bringing my quilts up. I know, Tiana. It's going to be chirpy time soon. Oh, that's better. Lovely. So happy. Right. I'm getting to my most favourite bits. In a minute. Yeah, generally, Leanne, bear this in mind. Generally, if I'm giving talks anywhere, then it's always on our events page. So go onto our website, click on the event, and you'll see it. And generally, if I put it on there where I'm going to be and what I'm doing. So if you like miss it when I'm talking on my live streams, and you think, oh, what day was it? Just go and have a look on there, because it will be on there. But I'm waiting for them to tell me at the moment. So happy quilters, QUILTERS Association, ASSOCIATION. There we go. Yeah, have it. Yeah. Because I think the dates are up for next year for the Scottish Quilting Show and the Birmingham NEC. That's up. We don't have a stand. Well, I say we don't have a stand, because usually I'm doing stuff around the show. So, but the Sofa Pleasure in March next year, we will be on the Proud Lounge. We'll be there for 4 days. So we'll be based on there with my team of good volunteers and helpers. Right, so it's nearly done. So then what I'll do is I'll read it back, and then we'll do the border. The border is quite cute. I like doing the border. Voila. Hello, Pop. Hello, Pop. Hope you're good. Right, so let's have a look at this. So what we've done is, so I made this hand-sewn quilt using Liberty Fabrics. Yeah. Started in 2024 and finished and long-armed in 2025 by me, the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. Woohoo, done. The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that, because I don't want it to start doing the lettering again. And then I'm going to trim this bit down here. And voila. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the border that goes all the way around the edge, because the border is pretty cute. It's one of my favourite bits. If you saw me doing it yesterday, you know how excited I get. I'm like, woohoo, let's do this. So what I do is I do a needle with a bobbin with a pair of scissors. So it's a number 23, a number 24, and a number 25. Literally one or the other. There are some really interesting ones. So there's an umbrella. I'm not quite sure what you'd put an umbrella on for, but maybe a rain jacket. There's a star. There's like ones for like washing, so like don't wash it, 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 60 degrees. But yeah, and there's some others. Let's do this bit first. And I love it because what it does is when it's stitching it, it connects it all together. Ah, Blue Birdie is here. You have to be our chirpy. You can be our chirpy Blue Birdie. How are you, Blue Birdie? Are you good? So then when I get to the corner, what I do is I literally like turn it. And that just getting shuffled in my chair. I've got like a plastic mat thing underneath my chair, you see. And sometimes it rolls a bit. So I have to, as in the chair does, I might have to move. And I do like this table as well. Another reason why I like being here, because this table has like a foot plate. So it stops my press of my pedal from going far back. Whereas on the other one, it moves a lot, doesn't it? And I'm always like, oh, where is it? Where is it? Leo. Oh yes, I will go and get it. Wait a bit, Blue Birdie. I'll finish this and I'll go and get it. I completely forgot. Because I've got to shut my curtains anyway, so you know, I'll do it when we shut my curtains. It's getting darker, it's getting darker. I do like to try and fit in the cotton reel. So look, there is the label to go on my quilts. Isn't that cute, that bit around there? I love it. Absolutely love it. So what we're going to do now is I need to trim off the backing. So yeah, so I always put that on the back because it just gives it a bit more stability. And all this is, I'll tell you what, this is actually curtain lining. That's all I've used there. A little bit of curtain lining. And going down here. There we go. Voila, that bit there. Me and Leo will be playing. You can be playing all night. Woohoo! I love that, Blue Birdie. I love that. Right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take off, get it back onto a straight stitch. Because, you know, like I said before, if you don't put it back now, and then you happily go to start stitching something else, and then you start stitching the border again, which you don't want. So I'm going to put a label on this quilt now, and I usually put it on one corner. Hello, Elliot. I am, what am I doing? First of all, I've got a cat here. This is Gypsy Cat here. And in my fluff ball. She's like, oh no, don't move me. I'm putting labels onto some of my quilts, Elliot. So this is a quilt I've made using this really, really lovely fabric. And then the label, Jinx, you're going to have to move your tail though, is going to go on the back of here. Now, interesting, I don't know if you guys can see it because this has been on a long arm machine and the pattern that's actually on it is actually a pair of scissors with a cotton reel and a sewing machine. The kitty scratches. I'll give the kitty scratches. Ah, nah. There you go. That's from Elliot. She's not happy, Elliot. She's like, no, I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping, Elliot. So actually, I probably need to fold this out a bit more. I can't get to it. I can't get to it enough. I'm hoping TikTok is not going to get angry with me doing this because you know what it's like. Actually, let me try that side. Oh, there you go. Look, that's better. As long as it's in one of the corners, because actually, technically speaking, this quilt does not have like a top and a bottom, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put that on first, John, to get it straight. So I'm going to line it up to there. Actually, it needs to go that way around because I'm just thinking when it hangs up somewhere, it needs to be on the bottom left. On the bottom right. Well, it needs to be on the bottom corner anyway. That's where it needs to be. Yes, that is very much a floofy tail. This is Jinxie Cat. She will have to move soon, Elliot, though, because I need to do that quilt that she's on. She doesn't usually sit. She's usually over here, isn't she? Honestly, she's been a little bit of a pickle at the moment. She's a bit elderly, bless her. I think she's getting a bit, what's the word? Needy. she's getting a bit always wants to be near us all the time. But that's okay. We love her. She's our OG cat, that's what I call her. She's our OG. We had her right from a kitten, didn't we, Jinx? We've had her for a long time. Hello, Willow. How are you? Hope you're good. Right. So now I'm going to, I've just pinned it on for now. And then I will stitch it round. So I need to do that bit. We'll get this done. Stitches round. And then, Bluebirdie, I'll go and get who you were asking about. Can you show the blue fabric? Well, I'd love to, Elliot. But the problem is if I do, TikTok will get me. You're going to have to, like, zoom in. I mean, if you want to go over to YouTube, I can show you on that screen. Because they don't mind over there. They don't have any problems. It's like it's very, very cute. I'll see if I can, if I go, how about if I go like that? Like that. Can you see that? We just pretend it's my top. How about that? There it is. So anyway, let's hope nothing's gonna happen. And sometimes it does, and then we just don't know why. Okay, we had three times the other night we had to restart it. So have you finished all your birthday cake now, Elliot? Is it all gone? It would make a nice shirt, actually, this fabric. This is one that oh, you can see the pattern. Yeah. So you can see the long arm pattern on it. Yeah, so it's like a scissor, sewing machine there, scissors there, and then a cotton there. So it kind of like, it looks like that. But so it's been on a long arm machine, and I've had it done for a while. I just been like a little bit slack in getting all my labels done. And your parents got a 40% cheat cake. Every piece was claimed. I love that. I love that. Was it tasty? What flavour was it? I hope you very much enjoyed it, all that gluten in it, Elliot. You just hate it when you iron the red work piece where it gets dirty in the iron. Just trying to read that, Tiana. What I am hoping did. Oh, honestly, Tiana, I've had that recently. It's so annoying, isn't it? You're like, no. You just want to be like, no. Why have you done that? Why have you done that, iron? Stop it with that already. I feel for you there, Tiana. Most definitely. Victoria Sponge. Very nice. Very nice. I've got my daughter's birthday coming up, actually, Elliot. And so I've got to try and hunt down a gluten-free and a dairy-free cake. That's what I've got to find. I think we have our usual go-to places, shall we say, to go and find something like that. I might actually go and have a look tomorrow. I need to, or maybe a Friday. We'll go Friday. Go and hunt one down. Yeah. So all I'm doing now is you can make a perfect Victoria Sponge. Fresh strawberries and cream. Could you do it gluten-free though and dairy-free? And then you could post it down. I'd like that. Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm stitching it onto the back of the quilt, but I'm not going through to the front. Again, I'm doing what I usually do. So I'm just going through like, the backing fabric, going through the wadding. Now this, hello, Sharon, you've joined us early. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going anytime soon, so don't worry. Now this, this quilt there's no wadding in it. There is only the hexiform in it. So you've got like the front fabric and then the backing fabric, and that's it. There's no wadding. And it makes it really, really nice for like a summer quilt. It's the perfect thing. I'm putting labels on my quilt tonight, Sharon. That's what I'm doing. And I heard you have a cat. Can you see the cat? She's on the other one. So I might have to do a trade with her. I might have to get her from that quilt over to this quilt. Otherwise, she won't be happy if I turf her off the quilt. Okay, so now I'm going to go down the other side. I'm probably going to try and have to move. This is going to be fun. Just put that there, put that there. We maybe see the pattern a bit more now. Maybe. Yeah, so it's got, so there's like the cotton reel, then it goes into the sewing machine, then it goes into a pair of scissors. There's the scissors there. It's pretty cool. It was, I was really impressed actually when I had it done. And like I was saying earlier, I think if you're going to, if you see Monte Gluten-Free Cake, Mains and bakeries, yeah, I'm sure there are any. There's one we usually get. What was I saying? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, with regards to long arm machines, if you're gonna make a quilt, now you're gonna spend months and months working on it, and then you you spend a lot of money on the fabric as well. It's definitely worth having it long armed, because what it does is it protects the fabric a lot more, makes it more, like if you're going to wash it, like some of my quilts, I do use one of them, a couple of them actually quite a lot, and so they're washed and washed a lot, and if they weren't long armed, it wouldn't protect it. So because it puts more stitches onto it, so even though you've done your stitches, so this has all been hand sewn, Sharon, just so you know, so this has all been hand stitched, but then it's been long armed on a machine, hence all the pattern on it, and it does like give it more stitches over it. But I do love this one. I remember I stitched like a whole row of it when I went on a plane to Utah. That was a 10-hour flight. I quite enjoyed doing that. I'm getting my, the two I finished recently, the Grandma's Flower one and the other, the yellow one, yellow and green one. No, the yellow and green one, yellow and pink one. I'm getting that one long arm soon. So I'm actually taking it to a long armers in August. That's one of my trips that's coming up. I'm going to Essex. I haven't been to Essex in ages. I'm going to go to Essex, take up these quilts, get them long armed. I need to think about that soon, actually, because I need to think about the backing fabric. That's like something's on my list of things to do. Now I've got a choice. I can either snip it there and stitch down there, or I can come back this way and go that way. So I think it's going to be easiest to come down that way, I reckon. So I'm going to snip it there. How are you, Sharon, anyway? Are you good? Have you been having a good Tuesday? Ah, yes. Thank you very much. It is very lovely. I'm very happy. I like it. Yeah, I mean, the other one. So this one I actually did design on my own, actually. The whole pattern I designed on my own. But the other one, Patchwork and Crosses, that's obviously a Lucy Boston one, which I do love doing. How am I going to get my arm in this? This is going to be fun. I kind of need to go this way. Yes, I'm very good. I'm just saying earlier, before you came on, that I've had quite a, let's say, a full-on day today. I've had a full-on day today. I've had meetings this morning, and then phone calls, and then lots of like spreadsheets and things to finish off, and schedules to finish off, and I feel very accomplished today. I feel like, yeah, I think I've done well with all of my things that I need to sort out for our quilt show, because there's quite a lot of processes and things to get in place. But at least my sashes are done now. Well, I'd say they're done. The Proud Lounge ones, I haven't actually got them yet. But I heard that, hello Maria, welcome to you. I heard that our adverts that we've created for our show, which are going to go on boarding, we heard that they got approved today. So we're like, woo, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I cannot wait. I can't wait to show you guys. I will probably, I was thinking I might, when they go up, show you, do a live stream and show you where it is. That would be good fun, wouldn't it? Right, this is a bit tricky because it's quite a big quilt to be moving around, and goodness me, I'm going to have to really properly kind of like fold that up in my hands, and then so now I might, instead of doing the second, I was going to do the second label, but I'm thinking I might finish it tomorrow night because my cat is very happily sleeping on it. So I think after we've done this one, we'll work on that, on my skirt, get that done. I mean, we won't get done tonight, but I can definitely get like the seams along the bottom, maybe start doing some of the pleating, because I really love that fabric that I got from Abercorns. Right. Now when this is done, I'm going to go and shut my curtains, people. They need shutting. I'm still going to leave the aircon on. Remember last night when I turned it off, I got so hot. So I don't want to have in that situation again. I think I'm winning with the heat. All the processes. I was talking, who was I talking to? Oh, I was talking to, that's right. I was talking to someone today and she said she's one of those people that, you know, left it to the really last minute to get a fan and ended up spending so much more money on this fan. And that's the thing, because obviously when it's not hot, you don't really think about it, do you? It's not until it gets really hot, you're like, oh, we need a fan. And then you go to buy them and then everybody's brought them. So then they just put the price up. So you definitely need to put it in your diary. This is what I always say this to people. Put things like that in your diary. So you know, like when you want to get like a winter coat, put it in your diary for the summer. To look for it in the summer. Because it'll be much cheaper. As will fans if you buy them in the winter. Right, I think I've done this one now. We'll do another loop into there. There we go. There we go. That is done. That is done. There we are. So there we go. That is, let's see if we can get a little snapshot of this. So that is the label for, how about that? That is the label for that quilt. Best done by fans in the winter. I know, absolutely, Bramble Ramble, aka Elliot. I know it's but sometimes, you know, you're so busy, aren't you? I suppose, and when you get to the winter as well, you're generally thinking of Christmas, dare I say it. That's what happens. Right, so I'm going to fold this one up. Oh, can't see me, now you can. And Jim, do you want to go on this one? Want to go on this quilt? Yeah. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Right, I'm going to put this quilt down. I'm going to get this. I'm not going to disturb my Jinxie cat because I don't think she's going to be very happy. I'm going to come back and we do some sewing on that. I'm just going to go and shut my curtains and then get something for Blue Birdie. Hold on a minute. You're right, Jim. I'll be back in 1 minute. Wow. You're right, Jim. You're entertaining everybody. You're entertaining them. You are, aren't you? Right, here we go. Let's do that. Thank you very much, Tiana. I do like that one because you know what, Tiana, that was one that I did all on my own. I literally did it all on my own. I literally like got the fabric, decided on the pattern, got the hexiform, designed the pattern, stitched it, and yeah, I was very happy with that one. Okay, so it's 9:20. So what I was going to do the other label, but I think because my cat's sitting on that quilt, it's going to be difficult. So we'll leave that for now. Otherwise, she's going to get angry, and we can't have that. So I'm going to move that over to there. That's for Bluebirdie. Just if you're wondering what that is for Bluebirdie, just so you know. When he comes along. Hello, this Sewing Club. Hope you're good. So this is the fabric that I got. So I got it in Abercarns. Absolutely love it. It's very nice. It's actually a drunkard's path, it's called, because you've got like a half a moon, a quarter of a, not half a moon, a quarter of a semicircle, and then you've got like this arch that's there. And it's quite a popular pattern actually. I have actually done this one. Hello, how are you? Hope you're good, the Sewing Hub. So yes, I have actually done this one before as a quilt pattern. So like I said, it's called a drunkard's path. And I mean, you know, not that I drink because I don't, but but I just think, you know, what I loved about it was I loved the colours in it. So I'm going to make this into a skirt. So what I've done is I have already trimmed it to the length that I want it to be. So my first job is going to be to hem the bottom, which means doing a French seam all the way along the bottom. Then what I'll do is I will get the top and I'll literally just fold, because they obviously got the selvage edge there. I'm literally going to fold it over. Then I'm going to do a pleat. I'm going to pleat it all the way across. And then, of course, I've got, because it was a skirt. I don't know if you saw, some of you guys are fairly new. You didn't see the skirt that I made back in, I think I made it in February. And I will show you, because I have it right here. Right. Voila. I don't know if you remember this one. Remember this one? But I made it to wear it to a party. And obviously it's done. I've got to be really careful with the fabric because it is licensed fabric and TikTok might get upset about that. But so what I was going to do was I was going to unpick it, keep the band. So I might actually use the band on there because I know that fits. Keep the zip because I know that fits. And then I was actually going to use the fabric to make something else with it anyway. So I think that is what I'm going to do. That is the plan. So let's do the French seam first of all. So there's quite a lot of it. I mean, I may have got too much fabric, but because there's 2 meters in it. But I think it's going to be quite cute. And I did think as well that once I've done it, I might put frills around the bottom. Never know. But yeah, but I mean, top wise, I can only wear a plain, I'm thinking a plain black or a plain blue, but I do have my denim top that I could wear with it, and that would actually go with it really, really well. So let's see. So wish me luck on this one, people, because I have no idea how this is going to come out. It might be awful. I might look at it and go, yeah, no. But equally, I might go, yeah, I love it. So, of course, you know what? You don't know unless you try. And I'm not going to worry about it being perfect because it is not going to be perfect. And sewing is just about enjoying it, really. Enjoying the process. Enjoy the process of how it's going to come out. That's what I always say. Yeah, so the first stage is to do the so my cat's been, the first stage is to do the French seam along the bottom. Hello, Rogue Quilter. Love that. I'll take you to go off piste then, which is very much what we're all about. So I'm hoping this is going to come out quite well. And I will definitely wear it somewhere. That is the thing. Yeah, anyway, so tomorrow, what is the plan for tomorrow? I know you guys always love to hear my plans for the day. Well, in the morning, I need to go and look, hardly ever use a pattern. Absolutely. There you go, Rogue Quilter. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm making a skirt without having any pattern at all. Ah, hello. Oh, Skeleton. Hello, Skeleton. I just realised you're over on over on YouTube. You can see a bit more, can't you? You can see a bit more than you can on TikTok. That's because it's a different like variation. But anyway, so what was I saying? So tomorrow, what is the plan for tomorrow? So hello, Jane. So my plan for tomorrow is, my first job is I need to go and look for a fleece because I do have that dinosaur fleece. Because I'm going to do an I Spy quilt. I'm going to do an I Spy quilt for my little friend Joshua. Well, I do have a dinosaur fleece to back it with. However, I'm going to go and have a look tomorrow and see if I can find some different. That's that job to do. And then the second one was just to go to somewhere that has a lot of bargains, that place, and see what their haberdashery shop looks like. Their haberdashery stuff looks like at the moment. I'm going to have a look at that. I'm going to do that in the morning. I'm going to have a little hour out or so in the morning. I quite like doing that. I often just go out my own and just have a little time out, get some cakes or something for me and my daughter and my husband. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to finalise my schedules to send off to our volunteers. And then, obviously, I'll see you guys in the evening. But yeah, quite an easy day. What is somebody has invited me to host? No, I don't think so. I don't know who you are. Yeah, so I think that is the plan for tomorrow, being Wednesday. Oh, and of course, don't forget we've got the football in the evening, haven't we? So do we know what time it starts? Does anybody know what time it starts? Let me know, because then I can build that into our activities. Right. So I am going to do a French seam up this side as well, because that's where it joins. I'm going to see if I can pivot it going back up. There we go. So I think this is going to look quite pretty, I reckon, when it's finished. Get into that corner. You probably heard that thumping a little. That's because it's going over a lot of fabric. Because I've done a French seam along one way and a French seam coming up this way, and then it's right. Let's see if I can. There we go. Put it that way. So I won't need to do a French seam across the top because it's already got the selvage edge, and obviously that stops it from fraying anyway. But both ends I definitely will. And then all we're going to do is do some pleats across the top and see if it fits. That's the plan. That's the plan. So yeah, so tomorrow night I will do some more, do another label, because obviously we couldn't do that tonight because of my cat. But do some more stitching on my jacket. I only got those 2 sleeves to do before I can finish off the what you call it? Finish off the embroidery. I might do a bit of Alex's quilt tomorrow. I feel like I need to do a bit of that, but obviously my Jinxie cat can't be here when I do that. Oh no. She definitely can't. Right. So that's that end done. So you can see there's quite a lot of fabric on this one. So now I'm going to grab this end, do another French seam coming down this side. It's lovely, isn't it? Don't you think? It's a really, really lovely fabric. I really like the, I think it's the lilac. I am a bit of a lilac person. Or I might actually, if I got time tomorrow morning, depending on how my morning goes, I might go into I might go into an actual fabric shop. I'm going to have a look in there tomorrow. I might do that, I don't know, next week or something. Hello, Ginty. Welcome to you. Yeah, so pleating it should work. Right, so I'm going to go there, then I'm going to come pivot it round, and that just like finishes off the corner quite nicely, really. You love the colour, so clean and summer. It is, isn't it? It's so clean and summer fitting. I think that as well, Sharon, actually. I think that's pretty. And I was thinking, because I have got a denim top. You might have seen it. It's got like patchwork on the collar and then patchwork on the back. But and the patchwork is on it is kind of that colour. So I did think, you know what? They'd look really good together. That's what I was thinking. So now, so this is actually called Cityscape, this fabric is. Let me just get some of my drink. So what I'm going to do now, I mean, I could, if I want to, do another stitch across there, but I don't really have to do that. I just need to bear in mind as I'm sewing, I just need to keep that the selvage edge down. Yeah, they will look good together. That's what I thought, Sharon. I thought, yeah. You saw on my reels, on my shorts on TikTok, there is, and also the other channels as well over on YouTube and everything. There is a little short that I put up of when I actually got this fabric, so you can go and watch that if you want to. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm literally, this is going to take a while because you literally like pleat it. I just literally try and do the same pleat. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same pleat, but within reason. Because this is exactly how I made the other skirt, which incidentally I did only wear for one night when I went to the to that party when I went to California. it was good. It looked good, and I was very happy with it. Yeah, because I wore that with a black top, didn't I? I thought, you know what? Wear a little patchwork skirt. So I'm not going to worry too much as well about the top bit at the moment because there is a band across there anyway. I'm going to stitch on. Well, I might even use the same band or maybe just copy it, I think. And then one thing I've got to do soon, which I just kind of like thought about, was so there is something called Operation. Let me think about it. Is it no secret? Is it a Secret Santa project? I think it's a Secret Santa project to make pencil cases for children in the UK. So I want to do some of those soon, actually. And I was thinking that the fabric for my skirt I could use maybe, or some of my layer cake squares. I could use some of those because they're actually the right size. So maybe I should do that because the deadline is the end of September to send them off. So yeah, maybe we could do some zippy pencil cases. Yeah, so this is 100% cotton, this fabric. Hello, number 3. How are you? Hope you're good. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, if you're watching on any of our social media platforms, if you're obviously on TikTok or on YouTube or any of the others, and you've got a sewing related question, I'm very happy to answer them. If I can, then I will. Just pop it in the comments because I can see the comments. Now, of course, then what I do is, so this is the method of it, is I've done all the pleating, and I'm going to see how it fits. And hopefully it won't be too far out. And then it might be way out and it needs more pleating. Because that's what happened with the other one. I ended up putting loads more pleats into it. I haven't got too much to go. Not too much to go at all. Yes, it's called City Scope. This one. Nice. Very, very nice. Hello, Jamie. How are you? I think we've seen you for a little while. Thank you for welcome back. Yes, so I might do a little bit more crazy patchwork again tomorrow night as well. I think that's what I'm thinking. Get back to do a bit of that. Like I said, when we started that, it's going to be very much an ongoing process. I'm coming back. Oh, the cat has got off. Ah, you're very welcome. I'm very good. Thank you, Jamie. I'm trying to make a skirt right now. And as you know, I'm not a dressmaker, but I just love the fabric, and I figured it would look nice with the top that I've already got. I saw the fabric and I thought, oh, that'd make a nice skirt. That's what I thought to myself. So I've trimmed it to the length that I want it, and now I've done the French seam at the bottom, and I'm just doing the pleats at the moment. Maybe obviously, is it tomorrow the sewing bee starts? I think it is, isn't it? In homage to that. It's kind of a make it up as you go along situation, but I think it will work well. So yeah, so I'm probably going to finish around 10, I think, tonight. Got a few jobs before I go to bed. Finish off a few little things, and then I'll let you know tomorrow how I get on. So when I go, like I said, I want to go and get a fleece for my little good friend Joshua's, the back of his quilt. I was just thinking, how do we? Oh, we did it. Oh, yeah, we did it fine. Ah, hello, on one. Did you go off and then you came back? Right, so we're nearly at the end now. We've just got a couple more pleats to do. Right. Okay. Let's see how this is, if this is going to fit. Ooh, I think it might be good. Hold on a minute. Voila. Okay. I mean, it's very, what do you think? It's very pretty. I think with a with a plain top, I think it's going to look like it's going to need a plain top, that's for sure. So what I want to do is, right, so I think the next thing for me to do is to get the band off the other one. So we'll sit and do that for a bit. And then what time are we on? Oh, we're on 22 anyway. So yeah, so this is the one that I made before, and I was thinking I could unpick the band. I have no idea how we're going to get to that. How are we going to get to that thing? Ah, Because this is definitely not a skirt I'm going to wear again, by no means. Because I definitely will not be going to this kind of a party again. Well, I mean, I don't think so. Unless they do another double show with this theme, that means keeping it. So that is not going to happen. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to unpick the band around it, rescue that, and then I've got the right. I might even use that band because I know it fits. So it kind of makes sense, wouldn't it, to do that? Anyway, very pretty plain white top. Yeah, they're beautiful. Also. Yeah, I think it was. Although you don't want to put me in white, though, Sharon. Definitely not. Never put Rachel in a white because it would be mucky in the space of about 2 minutes. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I was thinking maybe like like a blue, like the denim top. I mean, with this one, I mean, technically speaking, this one's kind of got the blue in it as well. But I with this I wore a black top when I had it. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be an everyday thing. It's gonna be like a skirt that comes out when I've got enough. Thank you so much, Tiana. Thank you. It's gonna be a black. No, sorry. It's gonna be a skirt that comes out when I go on like trips or something, and I need something for other than a denim dress for filming. Because it's going to be a bit special. It's not the kind of one I'm going to wear, you know, when I go and choose a pair of trainers. I mean, well, you never know. I mean, they would actually go with my sparkly trainers instantly. Oh yeah, look. So this is perfect. This band. I know it fitted. Often attract mess. Absolutely. You don't. Honestly, you don't. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can wear any other colour like this, any other colour, and I'm absolutely fine. And then you put a white top on me, it's like, no. Definitely cannot do it. We're nearly there. So, yeah. So tomorrow night, I will be going live about 7:30 again. Although obviously the football's on tomorrow, isn't it? So, I mean, I don't, I'll have it on in the background. But doesn't it start at 8? Who knows? And let me know. Because I'm not sure. We'll have it on. We'll watch it together. And, well, of course, obviously, if you're in the UK and you want to watch it, against who are we playing against? Argentina? Is it Argentina? I think it's Argentina. Then, yeah, so tomorrow night we will definitely do the other quilt labels. So I've got that, the Patchwork Acrosses one, which obviously, as you know, tonight my cat's sitting on it. And then tomorrow, no, it's not tomorrow. I've got the children's one to do the children's. I just need to work out the wording for that as well, because there's going to be quite a lot of wording on that quilt, because it's obviously about the kids that made it. I need to put their names on it, and then who put it together, which is Susan Clements. So that's what I need to do tomorrow. And yeah, another glorious day of sewing tomorrow. Another glorious day. I was thinking, actually, if I get chance this week in this lovely weather, I might sit outside and do a bit of sewing. Do any of you ever sit outside? Tiana, do you ever sit outside and do some sewing? It'd be I did a while back, but then the problem is, it gets windy and then everything blows everywhere. And then I just get annoyed, and then it's just like, oh, got to start chasing it down. There's a lot of, I'll tell you, there's a lot more fabric in this skirt. There's Gwen. There's a lot more fabric in this skirt than there was in that one. That's for sure. I must have used like 3 meters. I don't really know. No, there's 2 in that one. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yes, if you want to ask any questions while I'm unpicking with my unpicker, then please do. Otherwise, I would just waffle on about what we've been up to And what we're doing. Yeah, so there's a few little projects coming up. I would definitely like to weather permit it. We didn't get. I got lots. I say days in Scotland. No, I bet you don't. I remember when we were up there in. Are you far from Glasgow, Sharon? Hello, Deb. Welcome to you. So remember when we were up there in March for Glasgow in March for the Scottish Quilting Show? The weather was lovely, absolutely lovely. Although equally, I've been up there in October, and yeah, that was a bit rainy and a bit cold. So might just have to put a daylight lamp on you or something. Pretend that you're sitting outside. Yeah, I mean, I do like it, but not when it's no, it's windy, because I know your stuff flies everywhere. Oh, you just live just outside Glasgow. Ah. Oh, well, when we come up for the Scottish Quilting Show next year, I mean, I might even be coming in October. I might, just for like one day, but I'm not quite sure yet. When we're there next year, to come and say hello. Come and find us. We can arrange to meet up for a coffee or a cup of tea. Right, so that is coming off very, very nicely now. Aha! So let's see if we can get the zip off. If we can get the zip off, that'd be amazing. So if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, because I know you guys are coming all at different times. So I'm making a skirt basically out of some fabric that I really love. But this is a skirt that I made, and I wore it for a party, a themed party, hence the fabric. And it fits really well. So I'm just going to reuse the zip, reuse the band, and then put it onto that one. I think I might as well. Oh, good, Sharon. I'm glad you really enjoy that. It's quite funny though, you know, Sharon. I don't know if you've been to the Scottish Quilting Show in the March. When I went this year, it was the first time that I'd been to that one. So I've been to the show in the October. But obviously it's not the Quilting Show. But anyway, when I went this year, they had Comic-Con on at the same time. It was really funny. Really funny. So we've got that. I think that video is going to go up soon, actually. In about a week or two. So that one to go up. That's the plan. Right. Hurrah! The zip has been released. So the next thing is, where do we get to? Okay. So we've got that off. And then got to get this off. Got from the Scottish Quilting Show. I don't think I got that much stuff. Did I get? Well, I mean, to be honest, because I had to take loads of stuff out with me that I knew was coming back with me, it was difficult to take much out, really, to get stuff when we were out there. I think I got. Oh, I know what I got, Sharon. I got a foot massager thing. That's what I got. That's what I got. But then it got delivered after. That was one of the best purchases I've ever got from a quilt show, in all honesty. That is actually on our video. Hello, Casey. Welcome to you. Right, so now I'm going to go down this side, getting off the middle. Sometimes you can just, oh, look, you can do it, look. Sometimes you can just pull it and it will come off. Obviously, be really careful when you do that because you don't want to rip your fabric. Yeah, I think we're going to. We usually stay right opposite Sharon. The one that's right opposite it. Ah, there we go. Aha! It does. Just gotta be slightly careful doing that. Have you ever quilted with real tartan? Oh no, I have not, Sharon, but I'd love to. I'll tell you what I have done with real tartan. Because did you hear me before when I said I used to be a florist, and that I was a florist for 12 years? Well, I've done a lot of bouquets and a lot of buttonholes with real tartan on it, like to match the you know, the suits and that. Must be really, really, I mean, it's very lovely, beautiful fabric, isn't it? I used to have a book, actually, you know, with all the different tartans in it. Because when I had someone that come along and wanted like tartan ribbon, we had to be like, right, okay, let's go and see what your clan is. It must be lovely. Imagine a quilt in tartan. Wow. That'd be incredible. I'd have to give that a go. You know what's interesting as well? Is it the Scottish Quilting Show, Sharon? No one sold it. You worked in Highland dress there. There is thousands of tartan. I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine. Yeah. But there wasn't any. That's quite that's quite disappointing. That's quite disappointing. But they don't. The Scottish Quilting Show. They don't have anyone having. Well, you know, I suppose it's quite a. What's the word? A thick fabric, isn't it? But it would be beautiful, wouldn't it? A whole quilt made in that. I think I've still got the ribbons somewhere because I used to get a lot of ribbons as well when I was a florist. It is working. It is working. So this is the band. This is the band that is coming off to use around the waist. That is the band, and that is the fabric. Look, that's how much I've done. I've got a little bit to go. Not that much to go, but it's coming undone. But you need to gently tease it open. Hello. Oh, we said hello to Casey. Yeah, so if you're just joining now, if you haven't followed me before, please do. And if you haven't met me, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And I was just chatting to lovely Sharon over on TikTok about the Scottish Quilting Show because we will be going there in March next year. So as soon as our quilt show is over, your son a kilt and you see your husband's kilt hanging in his wardrobe. Ah, you should make a quilt out of it. Would they like that? That'd be amazing. Because that's a lot of pleating, isn't it? I bet they use. I'd love to go somewhere where they make them, Sharon. That's what I'd love to do. That. I bet they use a real like industrial machine. I suppose they'd have to, wouldn't they? Ah, here comes Craig. You feeling better, Craig? I suppose they'd have to, wouldn't they? Use a really, because you couldn't use like an everyday machine like this one. It'd have to be. I don't know. There is some investigating. I kind of think I need to do some investigating to find out. It'd be almost like a weighted blanket, wouldn't it? In tartan fabric, and also a very, very high-end quilt. That's for sure. Imagine puffing all that out. Imagine doing trapunto on it. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. You give me lots of ideas now, Sharon. My brain is working, thinking, that would be amazing. I think the only thing is though, so I've actually got obviously I always say that I've got a gluten allergy, but I've also got a lanolin allergy. I should go to the Coran and see the tartan being made. Oh wow, a real kilt is handmade. Oh, I'd love to do that. That'd be amazing. I gotta write that down. I gotta write that down. Oh, sweet rich. Right. Anyway, what was I saying? I completely forgotten what I was saying. But no, that would be absolutely amazing to go and see that being made. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that a tartan quilt that'd be like a weighted blanket. That's right. I was talking about my allergy, wasn't I? I was saying that I've got a lanolin allergy. So I would have to be very careful with tartan because I don't know if it would have lanolin in it because of what it's made of. Because that would not be good, would it? That would not be good. But I suppose, you know, you can find out what exactly is in it. I'm nearly there, people. Look, I haven't got much to do. Hello, Isla. Isla has come back again. Anyway, so we're nearly there, and we're going to finish in a minute. And yeah, so tomorrow I will go live about 7:30, and we would do some more quilt labels. I've got 2 more I've got to finish. We'll do maybe a little bit more on my skirt. We'll see how I get with that. That's virtually done now, really. All I've got to do is put the band on and then the zip on, and then we're good to go on that. And then do some, like I say, do some crazy patchwork, but I might feel like doing some zippy pouches tomorrow. I feel like, well, pencil cases. I feel like doing some pencil cases for the Christmas charity. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do. Hello, Barbara. Is that Sandra that just came in as well? Hope you are good. Look, I've not got much to go. I might actually come from this angle now because I've actually got my press stud on there. So I decided when I made this skirt to put a press stud on it, just because obviously the zip's fine, but you know, you kind of like want a little bit of extra, you know, security for your skirt. I should get one of those buckle things that goes on a tartan skirt. Oh, you're heading off, Tiana. Good night, my lovely. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be heading off myself fairly soon. Right. Oh, I've done it. There's the band. I will give it a proper, a really good iron on there. And then that's the band there. I give it really good iron. And then we've got the zip, which is there. And so now this what I will do, I mean, to be totally honest, rather than spend ages unpicking all of that, I will not do that. I will literally just snip it and then I'll re-iron it. And then I've got the fabric back to normal. And then we can use it in our pencil cases tomorrow. That's what I think. I think that'd be quite cute. I think I've got some zips I can, oh, obviously I've got some zips I can get hold of. So that's amazing. Right, my lovely people. So I'm going to finish up there, and as we are nearly bang on 10 o'clock, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll do some more labels, some more crazy patchwork, and some other bits and bobs. I might do some rosettes. I need to catch up on my rosettes because I'm a bit far behind on that at the moment. Anyway, have a lovely day tomorrow. Have a lovely Wednesday, and I will see you about 7:30 when I log on. Have a good Wednesday. See you later. Bye, YouTubers, and everybody over on Facebook and everyone else. And thank you so much for joining me as well this evening.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.